All right, welcome back. Fox 19 Now is partnering with 3 local organizations for a new mental health initiative called Breaking the Silence, Teens Fighting Suicide. Now, the deadline for submissions is quickly approaching. Interact for Health and Crossroads Church are 2 of the organizations partnering with us for this. So we have Joel Firebog, Next Gen Director for Crossroads Church, and Kate Schroeder, CEO for Interact Health. They're both here this morning to tell us more about this. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So this is very exciting. So first, in case folks are just now hearing about this, can you explain what Breaking the Silence is?
You want to go?
Sure. It's a PSA contest for students who are in high school, if you know any teens in your life, and it is an opportunity to create a 30-second public service announcement about mental health and suicide prevention for teens.
And the deadline is fast approaching. So they need to really get on this. So what's the deadline?
November 3rd. So here's the deal. This week I heard about a student who took their life. And they are now a college student. And I thought, well, what if in high school we had made this, it's the typical story of someone you would never expect. What if we had made this more common, more public? So we're calling teenagers. So if you know one, high schoolers, any high schooler, they can post this 30 seconds, fox19.com/BTS, and have fun with it. Get creative and help just normalize this conversation around mental health.
Yeah, so, you know, they're kind of making like their own production, right? It's a 30-second scripted, kind of interactive acting. I mean, it's so many different things. And they're doing the video themselves. Yep. There's so many skills. I would imagine as a high schooler, then you put this on a resume. And then once you go moving on, this is really going to help you if you win.
You got it. And we got to talk about what we get.
So the biggest thing is the winning entry will be aired during the Super Bowl on Fox 19 here in the tri-state area in February.
Do you remember, like, a Super Bowl commercial is such a big deal. There was like an episode of some show, I can't remember what it was, like Family Matters or something back in the day where like their company got on the Super Bowl and it was such a big deal. So I think that for kids to say, I have a Super Bowl commercial, I mean, how incredible. So it's competitive. So we're kind of pitting all these high schools together to find the best one. What do you think we're going to have? I mean, do you think we're going to have, like, it's going to be hard for the judges to determine a winner?
We think we already have over 100 in.
What?
Yes, and so you said it, fun and creative. This is high schoolers' language. So why not use those 2 things to help spread awareness? November 3rd is the deadline, so get it in. And also the finalists all get a Joe Burrow signed football. I mean, to help kind of.
So now you've got like, you know, Mr. Football here in Cincinnati and a competition where these kids can brag forever that they had a Super Bowl commercial. So these are some of the kind of examples that we're looking for, right? And we want it to be fun, but also bringing awareness to a very serious subject, right?
Correct.
And do you think that these kids are finding that this is something that they want to talk about, but in a more comfortable manner?
So kids are better than adults at destigmatizing this. And I think a big part of it is like giving the microphone to the kids. And the question is like, what do adults need to know about teen mental health and suicide prevention? So it's really flipping the script and giving them a chance to tell us how we can better listen, how we can better show up.
Okay, so how can people find out more information?
fox19.com/BTS. So Breaking the Silence is the name of it all, and everything you need is there.
Okay, and so then if they need more resources, you guys have those available as well at your own. Like,
absolutely, and just this helps do this in the awarenesses it talks about. Call 988 in the hotline, and just this is all part of this destigmatization.
On the website, there's a frequently asked questions link with all the details.
You got
it. So much information there. So fox19.com/BTS. If you're a high schooler, maybe they're in school right now and they're not watching this, so tell them about this. We'll have this online so that they can watch it later because we want them to be as competitive as possible. We want the best entry to win. It's the Super Bowl after all.
That's right.
And you're going to have a Super Bowl commercial. That's incredible. Thank you guys so much for being here, and hopefully this is a huge success. And we'll have you back to, with the winners maybe,
That's right.
All right, stay tuned. We have much more for you coming up next.